He's going to get that scan up soon, be able to see what's coming his way as far as that Hydralisk Den goes. Defending the threat again with his non-speed upgraded Vulture, but that Vulture is getting the job done here, picking at the Zerglings. Even though the Zerglings are speed upgraded, Leta is having his way with them, taking out all of the Zerglings to try to go in and get the scout. But you know what? I don't think those Zerglings got the scout on that second barracks coming up. So there's no telling what Kwanro is expecting at this point, whether he's expecting mech or Medica Marines. But he has Hydras out just in case. He's probably upgrading Lurker Tech right now as well, just in case that Leta tries to go for a Medica Marine build. Since he went for that lair so quick, definitely makes me think that the Lurker... So, being scanned, the Hydralisk Den was scanned by Leta, so he definitely knows Lurkers are coming. But he also saw an enormous amount of eggs being pumped at the same time. So he could be expecting Mulus as well, expecting that at the natural expansion if he didn't have enough energy to scan the natural. Expecting the Spire at the natural, even though there is no Spire at the natural. It looks like Kwanro is hiding his Hydras here. He's going to eventually morph them into Lurkers, and then go in with a Zergling and Lurker group, which I think Leta will have a very hard time fending off. He lost quite a few Marines in the initial attack from Kwanro, quite a few SCVs, which put him behind economically. But a couple of medics out here for Leta, just to help those Marines out. Medics don't get paid nearly enough because they really, really help a Marine troop. It's hard to believe they will not be in StarCraft 2, although Ranchin told me that there will be other healing units, and Marines can get HP upgrade or something stupid like that. Whatever. Looks like more Zerglings coming in. Oh, Kwanro trying to go in and get an attack there, trying to do a run by probably, but a lot of Marines there. Stem upgrading for Leta, so he's going to be able to deal with these Lurkers that are coming his way. 2 base Lurkers from Kwanro, and I think Kwanro might be thinking about expanding up there at the 10 o'clock. I see a dot up there. Could be a drone, could be a Overlord, who knows, but looks like Kwanro is coming in. He's going to try to get this done with this initial group, but he knows about these troops out here now, and Leta definitely knew about that Lurker build, so he's going to be expecting Lurkers out here. So maybe he can throw his SCV out, try to look for the Lurker fire, being surrounded by Lurkers there. We'll see how good Leta's Marine control is here, but because I think that Kwanro is going to try to box him in here. I think he's going to try to push here with Zerglings and Lurkers. Looks like he might be going for counterattack, trying to trap Leta outside of his base, so I think he's eventually going to push in here to the natural expansion of Leta's with all of his Zerglings and all of his Lurkers. Leta is getting a siege tank prepared. Probably does not have siege upgraded yet, but he's going to have that very, very soon to deal with these Lurkers. Kwanro falling back a little bit, going to make sure that Leta can't go for a counterattack or anything like that. And the first siege tank finally going to be sieged out here to keep Kwanro from pushing in with all of his troops. So it looks like Kwanro is going to try to surround the troop here. The Queen's Nest coming up, Hive coming up for Kwanro. This is like a 2-base Hive for Kwanro. He doesn't quite have his 3rd base up yet. Oh, Leta feeling a little bit suicidal there, getting up close and personal with those Lurkers. But Leta coming in here trying to pop more Lurkers. He does destroy almost all of the Lurkers. Some nice micro on his part, and Kwanro is pushed back once again, and Kwanro is getting that 10 o'clock base up and running. But Leta is going straight for his Medica Marine, and just a straight Medica Marine build, I think, from Leta. Even though he got out those initial Vultures, it seems like an SK Terran switch, although this isn't exactly SK Terran, there are tanks involved. But the Defiler Mound coming up, such an early Defiler Mound for Kwanro here. So I hope he's able to use that, because Leta is going to be pushing a base soon. Leta probably scouted that 10 o'clock. He's going straight to the 10 o'clock part of the base. These Lurkers being cut out of position. Leta running away with his Marines. I think he was going to try to actually tackle those Lurkers with that single Marine that didn't die there. But yeah, Leta's absolutely insane here, especially with his micro. I would be shivering in my boots right now if I were Kwanro, even though there's nothing on the line, because Leta is coming up here. The Lurkers being spotted by Leta. I'm surprised that Kwanro didn't try to hold position those Lurkers, keep them hidden for a longer period of time, because Leta does not have science vessel tech out here yet. Scanning, trying to get rid of these troops. Zergling coming at just the right moment. And Leta actually trying to push a little bit premature there. Oh, Kwanro coming in with a lot of lurkers here. He's probably going to be able to take out these siege tanks, but I think Leta will be able to keep his Medica Marines alive. He's going up here with his Medica Marines, and he's going to be completely boxed in by a lot of lurkers here soon. But Leta definitely knows about this base now. He saw the lurkers protecting it, and he probably saw the creep there too, if he didn't scan it already. But yes, looks like Kwanro is going in with a lot of lurkers. He's going to try to push the front here. Well, Leta is pumping something from a starport, which I assume will be a dropship. Oh, it's probably a science vessel. I think he is pumping a science vessel at this point to deal with this. But Kwanro has gone for very early defiler tech. I'm not sure if he has any defilers out yet. I know he doesn't have consume done yet, but he is going for very early tech. Going to try to keep Leta inside of his base for as long as possible. And I think Leta still has his Medica Marine troop at the 10 o'clock part of the map right now. But 2 engineering bays coming up, so that means double the amount of upgrades for those Medica Marines. And this build almost looks old school at this point. You don't see a lot of Terrans going for a straight Medica Marine with tank anymore, with science vessels as well. So it's kind of refreshing to see this come back after all the mech craziness is coming up. Consume is done, and Kwanro did consume, and he's going to try to Dark Swarm here, trying to destroy other troops. I think he lost a lot of Zerglings in that attack, but Leta being completely surrounded. He has Firebats prepared, so he must have scouted that Defiler mound. He probably scanned it. Now he threw his Firebat into the bunker there, going to try to defend as long as he can, but Leta hasn't taken a third base. So this is actually looking very bad for Leta at this point, because Kwanro will be able, since he has three bases, he's going to be able to keep pushing here with his Dark Swarm and eventually break through all of Leta's defenses and irradiate on a lurker, I believe, from Leta. Either that or he irradiated the Defiler. But he lost one bunker there. He's going to lose his second bunker. Leta's still trying to fight off here, but Kwanro, I think, has this game if he can keep playing aggressively and keep Dark Swarming down into here. Looks like he's looking to make a dent in this group. A bunch of Firebats coming up here, trying to burn through everything, but these Firebats are completely destroyed. And it looks like Kwanro is breaking into the main. Not much that Leta can do about this. That was Leta's second only mining base, so yeah, Leta is going to lose this game, even though he's chasing with Firebats, dropping a couple of medics and one hero marine back behind the new base of Kwanro, so that's not going to get much done. It looks like Kwanro's coming in here with even more troops. Firebats taking care of business. Looks like those Firebats actually do get rid of those 2 lurkers there. Unfortunately, 3 lurkers were following right behind them. GG from Leta. Kwanro finally making a dent in this group, although a little bit late. I mean, come on, Kwanro. Why couldn't you have pulled out play like that in your other 2 games here? But yeah, Kwanro screwed. Leta is moving on anyway. And the next game will be completely deciding. Hero versus Kanata. The winner moves out with Leta. This has been Nuke. Thanks you all for watching today. See you soon.